Sean Diddy Combs appeared in federal court today. It was the music mogul's first appearance before a new judge.
Downfall of the famous and powerful hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
That a judge denied the second request for his bail yesterday. Let's first start there and give people kind of the backstory as to why did that happen.
Girl, you won't believe what's going down. Diddy, the music mogul we all know, just got into a wild fight behind bars, and let me tell you, it's not looking good for him. The streets are saying he got beat up bad and started begging for forgiveness. Can you imagine? But that's not even the craziest part. There's a leaked video floating around, and it's got everyone talking. This whole mess could seriously mess up Diddy's reputation and career. We're talking major fallout here. The tea is piping hot, and I've got all the juicy details from the fight that shook the cell block to Diddy's desperate pleas, and that video that's breaking the internet. But what really went down in that cell? Stick around, because I'm about to spill it all.
The process in New York is exactly the same as in North Carolina. Two parts. Is the person a likelihood to appear? Are they a flight risk? And do they have a likelihood to commit some crime, specifically a new violent crime? And then the third portion that the judge touched on in this case is, has that person in the past done some type of witness tampering? Have they attempted to try to, influence witnesses not to come forward? That's what the prosecutors argued in this case, and the judge totally agreed that he had a history of attempting to make individuals that were participating with the government and not participating anymore. The judge felt that there were reasons. The judge actually said there are no conditions for release that would allow this case to continue to move forward with you out in public.
So about that cell block showdown, ever wonder what could make a multi-millionaire risk it all behind bars? Well, the streets are saying it wasn't just about Diddy. There's a twist to this story that no one saw coming, and it's got everyone talking. Diddy looking all kinds of out of place in that orange jumpsuit, pacing back and forth in a cramped cell. The air is thick with tension, and you can bet every inmate is watching his every move. But Diddy? He's not exactly making friends. Word is, it all started over something so petty, you'll roll your eyes. Apparently, Diddy got into it with another man over. Get this, asterisk toilet paper, asterisk yeah, you heard that right. From king of hip-hop to fighting over tea, how the mighty have fallen, right? But here's where it gets wild. Some folks are saying it wasn't about the toilet paper at all. They're whispering that Diddy got called out for his alleged involvement in some shady business, and honey, when I say shady, I mean darker than a New York alley at midnight. Now let's talk about the fight itself. Diddy, known for his smooth moves on stage, wasn't exactly bringing that same energy to this brawl. Sources say he was swinging wild, looking more like a fish out of water than the street-smart mogul we all know. It's like he forgot he wasn't in the VIP section anymore.
Listen, he has to do that because no company wants to do business with somebody who is being accused, have allegations against them for sexual misconduct and deviant behavior. Nobody wants to do business with that. All the shareholders, it ain't nothing that he's giving up. They like, yo, listen, give me that. They said, they did a Diddy. Take that. You understand? They're gonna take that from him. The shareholders is gonna say, yo, listen to me. We all gonna pull out. No Diddy, but we all gonna pull out our shares and everything if you don't give up what you have in the company.
But the real shocker? How it all went down. 1 minute, Diddy's throwing hands like he's auditioning for a bad action movie, and the next, he's on the ground, looking up at his opponent like he just saw a ghost. And girl, that's when things took a turn nobody saw coming. Just as it looked like Diddy was about to get the beating of a lifetime, guess who steps in? A guard? Another inmate? Nope. It was the prison chaplain of all people. Imagine that. Seeing Diddy on the ground, fists flying, and in walks this man of God, cool as a cucumber, breaking it up like he's separating kids on a playground. The chaplain's intervention, that's what really got people talking. Some are calling it divine intervention, while others are wondering if Diddy's got some kind of holy connection we don't know about. Either way, it saved him from what could have been a real mess. But don't think this is the end of Diddy's troubles. Oh no, honey. This fight is just the beginning, because what happened next is going to have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the man who gave us asterisk I'll be missing you asterisk.
Attorney Gloria Alred is representing some of Diddy's accusers. Our Michelle Fisher sat down with Alred to speak exclusively about the atmosphere surrounding the high-profile case.
It's really all about power and abuse of power.
Prominent attorney Gloria Alred, who has represented accusers of Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and R. Kelly, is speaking exclusively with Eyewitness News. She now represents an undisclosed number of Diddy's alleged victims, including Talia Graves.
The trauma of the assault was taking a toll on my mental health.
Tonight's 2020 special, Asterisk, The Secret Life of Diddy Asterisk, details his fall as he faces individual and class action lawsuits, along with federal charges of racketeering, conspiracy, forced sex trafficking, and prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty, with his attorney stating that prosecutors are attempting to criminalize what they argue was consensual sex.
Consent is a big issue, and it is the government's burden in a criminal case to prove any charge, and all charges, beyond a reasonable doubt. That's a very high burden.
Holmes is now asking a federal judge for a trial date in April or May, and we could potentially see ex-girlfriend Cassandra Cass Ventura take the witness stand. This comes despite an undisclosed settlement reached just 1 day after Ventura filed a lawsuit against Combs last November, accusing him of rape and abuse.
Even if there are confidential civil settlements, there's always an exception in the law. They can still testify in a court of law. They are subpoenaed to do so.
A bombshell surveillance video leaked in May shows a 2016 incident where Combs appears to assault Ventura. Her friend, Tiffany R., also detailed alleged verbal abuse in the 2020 special, adding further weight to the accusations against Combs.
And as soon as he answered, that was like my first time being like, something is wrong.